Survival horror games are like that weird cousin you don't really want to introduce to your friends, but you know they exist and have their own niche following. Despite not being blockbuster hits, the number of horror games that come out every year, particularly on PC, is staggering. Even if you have nerves of steel and video games can't scare you, the survival horror genre still offers a unique sense of tension that'll make you check under your bed before going to sleep. So if you're up for a thrilling and heart-racing experience, you might want to keep an eye out for the biggest survival horror games slated to release in 2023. This is Game Spotlight, I'm James, and let's get this video running. First on the list, we got Dark Moonlight, developed by Silent Bear Studio. The release of this game is expected on PC, but the exact date has not been announced yet. Dark Moonlight is a survival horror game that follows the story of a man in the near future who suffers from multiple phobias, causing him to face daily challenges. In a desperate attempt to cure his condition, he undergoes an experimental procedure that ends up transporting him to a nightmarish dream world. This realm is full of his worst fears, and the player must navigate through it, facing a wide variety of haunting monsters that pose a constant threat. To survive, players must scavenge for limited resources and weapons, while medical supplies are scarce. Additionally, puzzles regularly slow down the player's progress, making the game a thrilling and challenging experience for survival horror fans. To the next game. Red Sensation Games is developing their latest title, The Orange Room, which is set to release on PC sometime this year, although an exact date has not yet been announced. In Naren the Orange Room, players take on the role of a 7th grade girl named Naren, whose sister has vanished under mysterious circumstances. In her quest to uncover the truth, Naren finds herself transported to a terrifying supernatural realm where she must fight for survival against a host of dangerous creatures. As she battles her way through the nightmarish landscape, Naren gradually uncovers clues that shed light on her sister's disappearance. This third-person survival horror game promises to deliver a thrilling and chilling experience for players. And now tell me, don't you miss Silent Hill? Because after a long period of silence, Konami has finally revived the Silent Hill franchise, treating fans to a Silent Hill stream event in October 2022. The event revealed that several projects are in the works, including a new game titled Silent Hill F, developed by Neoboards Entertainment. Known for their work on Resident Evil Resistance, this game will offer a fresh experience different from previous installments. Unlike its predecessors, Silent Hill F will not be set in or near the town of Silent Hill. Instead, it will take place in a region of Japan, featuring a slightly more vibrant art style. The particulars of the game's story, gameplay, and platform availability all remain a mystery, leaving fans in the dark about when they can expect to get their hands on the game. Next up is something for horror fans who have been waiting for a game that will truly put their nerves to the test. Look no further than the upcoming Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game adaptation. This iconic piece of horror fiction is finally getting the adaptation it deserves, and players will have the chance to take on the role of one of the notorious Slaughter family members, or fight for their survival as one of their would-be victims. The game promises to offer a tense and terrifying experience, with gameplay similar to the Friday the 13th video game, where players must band together to outwit and take down the big bad before it's too late. The game will be available on a variety of platforms, including PlayStation 4 and 5, PC, and the latest Xbox consoles. Although specific release dates have yet to be revealed, the buzz surrounding the game suggests that it will hit the shelves on March 31st, 2023. Moving on to Aftermath, where it pits you against two polarizing enemies: seen and unseen monsters that haunt a ruined European metropolis. As Charlie Gray, your mission is to find your daughter Sammy, but this will prove the toughest challenge of your life, as you're hunted by an unseen enemy amid many other threats. With a robust crafting and scavenging system, even common household items can become life-saving tools, and what you eat is just as crucial as eating itself. Staying healthy both mentally and physically will give you an advantage as you follow Charlie and Sammy's compelling story. Aftermath will be available on PS5, PC, and Xbox, but as of this video's creation, A release date has yet to be announced. Coming up next, Ad Infinitum. Drawing inspiration from the divisive Shell Shock series, Ad Infinitum is a first-person psychological horror game that puts you in the shoes of a German soldier during World War I. The game explores themes such as PTSD through the lens of horror, incorporating delusions and flashbacks into the gameplay that showcase nightmarish creatures and inexplicable events. It remains to be seen whether this unique perspective on the war can offer a satisfying horror experience, while also depicting the realities of World War I accurately. Gamers can look forward to playing this game on a variety of platforms, including the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, and the latest Xbox consoles, with an expected release date of April 2023. If you thought that dinosaurs went extinct because they couldn't adapt to changing climates, you haven't played Deathground. This game proves that they're still very much alive and very, very scary. Unlike other games that use these prehistoric beasts as mere cannon fodder, Deathground puts them front and center as the main attraction. Featuring both solo and cooperative modes, the game also incorporates procedural systems that promise endless replayability, with unpredictable elements like weather, spawn points, and dynamic objectives. You'll never know what you're going to get. Just make sure to pack plenty of tranquilizer darts because you're going to need them. Unfortunately, Deathground will only be available on PC. Console players will have to settle for tamer fare like puppies and kittens. Just kidding. There are plenty of other great games out there. As for the release date, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for further updates from the developers. In the meantime, we'll just have to imagine the sound of thundering footsteps and razor-sharp teeth closing in from all sides. If the thought of facing off against prehistoric predators sends shivers down your spine, you might want to check out the upcoming game, which is Project Ill. And it is on its way, with lifelike monsters, intense first-person combat, and physics objects galore. It's like Doom meets The Thing, with a dash of Jenga thrown in for good measure. Coming soon to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, so you can be scared out of your wits no matter what platform you prefer. No word yet on the release date, but we're already stocking up on nightlights and spare pants just in case. And with that, we've reached the end of our journey through the weird and wonderful world of horror gaming. From dinosaurs to demon slaying, we've covered it all, but we're not done yet. There's always more excitement on the horizon, and we can't wait to see what gaming has in store for us next. In the meantime, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and socials, in case you don't know. Yes, we do have a TikTok where we post short, informative content, so you never miss a beat. And if you have any thoughts, opinions, or funny memes to share, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and game on!